After a whirlwind weekend, including the arrival of out-of-town National Guard troops in Oregon and a judge's order blocking their deployment, the Trump administration is pushing back.
We are appealing that decision.
On Monday, a White House spokesperson blasted Judge Karen Immergit's decision to temporarily stop the use of federalized forces to protect the ICE office in Portland.
With all due respect to that judge, I think her opinion is untethered.
On Saturday, Judge Immergit, a 2019 Trump appointee, said the administration had overstepped its authority and couldn't deploy Oregon's National Guard to Portland. Hours later, the Defense Department attempted to circumvent the judge's ruling by sending roughly 200 members of the California National Guard to Camp Withicum in Happy Valley. The Trump administration also looked to deploy members of the Texas National Guard to Oregon.
There is no insurrection in Portland, no threat to national security. The only threat we face is to our democracy, and that threat is being led by President Trump.
The feds argue that the troops are needed to help protect the Federal Immigration Office in South Portland. For several months, a small group of demonstrators gathered in front of the ICE office, leading to occasional clashes with federal agents protecting the building.
You look at what's happened with Portland over the years, it's a burning hellhole, and then you have a judge that lost her way.
In an emergency hearing Sunday night, Judge Immergit issued a stern ruling, broadening her restraining order to cover members of the National Guard of any state or the District of Columbia in the state of Oregon.
You could tell that Judge Immergit's questions seemed to be, they were quite pointed about, do you think this is an appropriate way for you to respond to a ruling you disagree with?
Lewis and Clark law professor Tung Yin explains the case now goes to the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals, which will decide whether to put a hold on the judge's order blocking the deployment of the National Guard in Portland. So what is the time frame here? Well, the Ninth Circuit could take on the case and issue a decision fairly quickly. If that court upholds a restraining order, it's not clear how the Trump administration would respond. Today, President Trump said he would be open to invoking the Insurrection Act, leading to military in U.S. cities.